Of playing like a big share of minutes, more of like a mentality than it is like actually physical. Like once you play 3 or 4 games, your body kind of gets used to that type of load, and then it's just all like mental. Like you gotta tell yourself like keep pushing, like you're fine, you're not tired, or whatever.
Hey, was there anything specifically you did, like increase cardio or change your weight program, like anything that you did or cut weight to log this minutes and just
Yeah, I feel like I've always done cardio, obviously, as a basketball player. Like you do cardio when you practice, you do cardio, extra cardio. I tried to like lose some weight this year, but I was playing 30 minutes last year too. But this year I tried to lose some weight to make it a little easier on my body.
Was that the feedback you got from on the pro side? Just again, improve conditioning and dropping weight and just kind of again showing that mobility?
Yeah, it wasn't so much dropping weight; it was more just kind of showing guard space. And I felt like in order to do that, I should drop weight. I feel like it's kind of showed up in the game.
Exactly. The backcourt, 20 assists in each of these wins so far as a team in this tournament. How different are these guards from last year, and what have you just seen from these guys in the backcourt?
Yeah, they just became older. Kind of when you go through a season, like the type of season we went through last year, high profile, ranked number 1 in the country, they're freshmen doing all that. So they kind of went through like everything. I think kind of when you go through everything, you can't have a first experience again as a sophomore. So they've kind of seen everything, they've been through everything. I think it's given them like kind of like a veteran like mindset way beyond their years.
What is that connection like with you and Braden? It seems like you guys have like telepathy going back and forth when you're out there on the court.
Yeah, it's good. I kind of like you said, I kind of know like what he wants before. Like, you're gonna say it most of the time. Like he wants a certain angle on his ball screen. He wants me to rescreen. He wants to set it again. Like I kind of just know a lot of times. It just kind of comes from playing with him for so long and knowing his like tendencies.
When you see on the other side, you see someone like Trey who's kind of gained so much strength and muscle and size. What's it like being part of that Purdue strength and conditioning program? And what do they do to get you guys prepared? Just to play game in and game out.
Yeah, we got a great weight coach, Jason Tabo. He's really helped me. He's worked with me a lot. He's helped like a lot of guys, like Trey, like you said, like just kind of make me stronger, make me feel stronger, and more confident. Everyone has different needs, obviously, and he's good at kind of working with people.
Going off of that, the physicality in these games, I know it's been up there. Does that physicality increase game by game? Have you noticed that in this tournament?
I think just kind of the level of the team increases game by game, so that kind of naturally comes with it. I think the Tennessee game will obviously be a new level, but it's not like we haven't seen like a game like that before.
Is there something you have to do differently just from a mindset as you prepare yourself to play against a team like Tennessee with that added physicality?
I mean, yeah, you gotta be ready like for a war. Obviously, you can't show up like you're playing. I don't know, like you gotta show up like you're playing Tennessee. Like you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready to be physical. You gotta be ready to get bumped. You gotta be ready to get fouled. I'm not gonna call it. Like you just gotta be ready. Like you gotta show up with that mindset. Like it's gonna be a physical game. Like I'll be ready for war.
You and Fletcher exchanged a look in there when Painter mentioned Wayman Tisdale. Are you aware of the greatness of Wayman Tisdale?
No comment. I'm gonna do my research after for sure.
Yeah, 3-time All-American. So
I'm gonna do my research. I'm sure he's a great player. Payne knows him. He's got like crazy ball knowledge, but I'll definitely do my research after this.
Speaking of Fletch, just what kind of competitor is he on the court? And were you a little surprised the first time you stepped on a court with him?
What?
Yeah.
Not like
basketball skill, more. He likes to talk a little, right?
Oh yeah, no, he does. That's just kind of who he is, though. He's a very social guy. He's not a quiet guy by any means. So kind of it doesn't like when he first started doing it. I mean, I've never had a problem with like everyone expresses himself differently on a basketball court. That's just how he does it. If that's what he needs to do, and that's what he needs to do, and I kind of always accepted that. But it did surprise me a little bit at first, but not too much.
After sleeping on it, what do you take away from